morning, I'm Clint Walker, and this is Real Estate Appraiser Secrets. And today, we're going to answer the question, is your appraiser an idiot or a magician? Now, in reality, the answer is probably that they're neither. They're definitely not a magician. They could be an idiot if they reject information, like if you're trying to give them information and they are too stubborn or complacent or whatever to accept it. I'm going to start to wonder if they might be an idiot. Another idiot qualifier is using bad comparable sales when there are good comparable sales available. I just did a review for somebody the other day where this was exactly the case, and that appraiser chose to use bad sales, and they were $100,000 below the contract price on an $800,000 house. So, I mean, huge difference. And it's all because they used bad sales, and there were good sales out there. For whatever reason, they just didn't use them. Probably an idiot in that case. Magician, though, this is one that the magician part is actually what made me want to make this video. Not because some agent actually asked me, is an appraiser an idiot or a magician, but, really in reading like these Facebook comments on these large forums that I'm on, or these large Facebook pages that I'm on, the idiot part is somebody disagrees with the appraiser and therefore the appraiser doesn't know anything. Well, the reality is the appraiser is always highly trained. Whether they choose to do the best they can with their training remains to be seen, but the appraiser is always highly trained. What we have to go through to get into this profession is really intense, and so we've all paid our dues to get into it and learn what we need to learn. The other side of that, though, is that sometimes I get calls from agents and they want me to help them price a property, put a value on a property, but there are no comps available, and they're calling me because they can't find any comps. And sometimes there actually aren't any comps for whatever reason. The property might be extremely unique, inventory is extremely low, there just haven't been any sales. Since interest rates went up, there have not been a lot of sales relative to years past, and that is tough when it comes to appraising properties. And without sales data to look at, the appraiser is going to have a really hard time coming to an opinion of value that they really feel good about. Sometimes it can be to the extent that we have to pass on doing the report, because one of the standards for what we do is we have to be able to certify that we can give the client a credible opinion of value. And so data can be so sparse and so bad and so different than the subject that we simply can't say at the end of the day that this creates a credible opinion of value. Now, we do have a lot of tools at our disposal to go out and find sales. We can go way back in time, as long as we can credibly support an adjustment to the present day. We can go far out as far as location. I've had reports where I've gone 20 miles for a comparable sale because it was a good sale to bracket something I needed to bracket on the subject property. And so long as I can support the difference, if there is a difference in value between the two locations, then it's fine for me to go that far for sales, as long as it also fits the principle of substitution, like the same buyer would theoretically be interested in both properties. So we have a lot of tools at our disposal to go out and find comparable sales, maybe more than agents really understand are available, and maybe more than an agent feels like they have authority to go out and use. So, but at the end of the day, we do have to have comparable sales. And then, we have lots of tools at our disposal to adjust those sales to be equivalent to the subject. We have national surveys of data. We have builder cost indexes, lots of things that services we can subscribe to for information. And of course, the one we like best is paired sales. But again, if we're in a low data situation where there aren't other sales to choose from, analyzing two sales and putting them together and seeing what the difference is and why, that's paired sales analysis, is going to be virtually impossible. So we have a lot of data at our disposal, and but if we don't have sales to begin with, then it's going to be tough to do what we need to do. So your appraiser is not a magician. They can't pull these sales out of the hat. They got to be out there, but we can go out and find them. Some of that stuff is just a conversation on the front end and a little analysis on the front end for us to decide or determine if we've got that available. So probably the answer to the question, is your appraiser an idiot or magician, is neither. But there could be, anybody could have a bad day and make a bad showing. Your appraiser's not a magician. They got to have comps, but they've got broad latitude with which to go out and find those comps. So I hope that's helpful. I hope it might be, is kind of my attempt at humor. So I hope you have a great day. If I can be of service to you, you can find me at appraiserpool.com. We can do professional measurements, consultations, reviews of bad appraisals that you might have gotten before, and pre-listing appraisals, or whatever your client or friend might need an appraisal for. So I hope you have a great week, and thank you for watching as always.